atmosphere, you are a rapist. I don't care what you say. You are a rapist. And that goes for the women too. You ain't nothing but a rapist. Because you are imparting yourself. You on people's land, just like the white man did the Native Americans. You are here uninvited. You are here unwelcomed. Therefore, you are fighting against somebody's free will, which their free will wouldn't want you here. Therefore, you are a racist. I mean, a rapist, and probably a racist too. Yeah, because just because you black don't give you a pass to play with other black people. That's a 7 Al. Oh, you thought just because you was black, you could play with other black people. Like you own us like the white man owned us. That's a 7. You don't own me, and the white man don't own me either. That's our own. We take care of our own. Well, your own is out there somewhere. You don't own me. I've been bought by the blood of Jesus Christ. And if you don't respect it, you're going to be in the shallow grave. That's a 7. Yeah, you'll be in a shallow grave somewhere talking about I'm your own. When Jesus Christ done bought me. Okay? That's who I own. That's who owns me, just in case you don't know. And if you try to play with him, he'll put you and the white man in a shallow grave. You'll be sitting up talking about, well, we thought that was our man. I belong to you. Hear how I talk? Do it look like I belong to you? Does it look like I belong to you? Listen how I talk. Does it look like you own me? Well, if you own me, I'll be saying what you want me to say. Now, wouldn't I? That's a 7 Al. If you owned me, wouldn't I be saying what you want me to say? Well, you don't got good ownership now, do you? It looks like you don't got good ownership. When I ain't saying what you want me to say, whether it be the white man or the black man. So how am I American? How America owns me when I ain't saying what you want me to say? I'm telling them about 44 states married children. I'm talking about 44 states in America got child marriage. How you own me? Because with ownership comes control. So if you owned me, how come you can't control me? That's for white people and black people. Especially for black people, if you own me, how come you can't control me then? Doesn't make sense, do it? You don't own me. God owns me. That's why I say what he want me to say. Yeah, I'm saying what he want me to say. I'm not saying what you want me to say, so how you own me? Yeah, it's all in your head. You ain't doing nothing for me anyway. Oh, you think you are, but you ain't doing nothing different than what these people been doing. You sitting around here trying to get your 15 minutes of fame. That's all it is. You're affiliated for fame. That's all it is. You ain't helping me. You ain't putting no money. You think you protected me? I've been all around this country from California to everywhere. Where was you at then? Where were you then? Let's keep it 100. I've been all throughout this country. Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Jose, Sacramento. I've been so many places it rhyme. Sacramento, San Jose. Sacramento, San Jose, San Francisco. I've been so many places I can make them rhyme. And where were you then? Now all of a sudden you want to show up. Just like some ignorant people. Now all of a sudden you want to show up. Nah, keep the same energy like young people say. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. You trying to come here for a bag, it ain't no bag here for you. In fact, y'all betrayed me, exiled me from the community. Yeah, tell the truth. I received intelligence in 2007 that you had exiled me from your overall community. That's 5 years ago you did that. Look at me now. And look at you. Like you affiliated with me. How you affiliated with me? That's another form of bullying. You think you just do what you want to do and it's all good. Nah, bro, you ain't affiliated with me. How? What made you affiliated with me? That's a 7, Al. What made you affiliated with me? I ain't got no pain. I ain't got no bottled up anger. I'm just passionate about the truth. Yeah, you think I'm bitter? How I'm bitter? I'm doing well. I'm seeing my enemies defeated. Whoever they may be. Whoever they may be. I'm seeing my enemies defeated. How I'm bitter? Now I'm passionate and I'm on one. You know the difference? You know the difference between being on one and being bitter? You ain't got to that part. Huh? Yeah. You know the difference between being on one and being bitter. There's a difference. I'm not bitter, I'm on one. When you can see 44 states with child marriage, in your country, ain't nobody saying nothing, but y'all talking about child molesters every time we turn around. You got 44 states with child marriage. Yeah, I'm on one. I'm not bitter. Would I be bitter about it? Am I bitter about that? No, I'm not bitter about it. I'm on one about it. I'm on one about it. How about that part? Yeah, that's what's really going on. Why you think I'm bitter and salty? You think I'm bitter and salty. I ain't bitter and salty. I'm on one. Yeah, go ask the people what that means when you on one. Go ask somebody that ever felt like they've been on one. I'm that times 100. Whatever they was on one about, I'm that times 100. Yeah, so now you see where I'm at. Now you see what's really going on. I ain't got no problems. I'm on one. Yeah. When people can sit up and act like victims, and the Native Americans was still is the top victim in this country. I don't care what else. I don't care what happens. It will always be that way. Yeah, it will always be that way, bro. I don't care what you talk about. I don't care what injustices you talking about. See, what most people try to do, all these people try to do, these leaders, they try to make them equal as far as victim goes. Okay, you a victim, we a victim. We victims just like the Native Americans victims like us. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that, cuz. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that because ain't no other Native Americans really nowhere else like the ones are here. You can go back to Africa and see Africans like you. Where are they going to go to see Native Americans like them? I'm not talking about similar. I'm talking about from the same DNA and genealogy. Where they going to go? That's the difference. That's what I'm trying to show you. And you heard it so much. That's another thing that you've been desensitized to. You've heard it so much, you become desensitized. You've become desensitized to it all. You don't rank high as that when the whole Native American all the tribes is all shuffled around and they ain't got no kind of freedom to move and fluctuate and vacillate throughout their own land that they was on. How you gonna compare to that? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying most of y'all here in America need to put y'all chest in. Put your chest in. Whether you're a man or a woman, put your breast in, please. Put your chest up, man. You walk around with your chest out like you got an S on your chest. Bruh, the Native Americans are the most wronged people here, hands down. This is especially it being the greatest land. Okay, wow. Not only were they raped of their land, it became the best and they ain't got nothing to do with it. They don't reap the benefits of it, in other words. That's a Sabbath owl. Well, you call casinos reaping the benefits? I don't call getting a casino, the Native Americans having casinos. I don't call that reaping the benefits, buddy. They should have that and some. And 100% and some. Yeah, and the white man sitting up there acting like he bringing justice. Man, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't never done nothing. With your chest out. Walk around here with your chest out. You ain't making nothing but more of a mess of everything. That's all you doing. You and the black people. Y'all both making a mess of everything. It ain't the Asians. The Asians one causing all this problem. I guarantee you all that stuff out there is black and white people. How much you want to put on that? I bet $1 million on it. I bet $1 million. Most of that is black and white people. I bet $1 million on that. and I'll win. Most of it. Okay, you got some Mexicans in it. I see that. Hispanics in it. But all around the country, all the games you've been playing, it's been black and white people. Come on. Stop playing with me. Come on, stop playing with me. And the bottom line is, black and white people are the main problems here in this country. I bet everybody else agree. You can't help but notice it. It ain't racism. You can't help but notice it. Okay, you think the Asians are looking at themselves and saying, we are the worst problem in this country. Be 100. That's all I'm saying. Everybody want to be 100 about street stuff. Be 100 about this. Now you all sensitive and stuff like a tulip. We can't touch it. But when it comes to street stuff, you talking about you concrete and iron and steel and everything hard. We start talking about this, you fall apart. You ready to pull a gun because you a sucker. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How you hard over here but soft over there when we talk about the real facts. Yeah, and I'm just talking to you. But you hard as they come, huh? That's what I'm saying. That go for men, women, and children. You so hard, but why you can't take the truth? You can't take the truth. The truth is, when Asian people look out here in this country, they see black and white people as the biggest problem in this country. When Hispanics and Latinos look throughout the country, they're forced to realize, without even trying to, that black and white people is the worst problem here. What else? Who else they gonna look at? Who else they gonna blame? Who else they gonna say is factual about? It's you. Yeah. Why you sitting up talking about we been wrong so bad? Well, buddy, you done caught up. You done caught up concerning being wronged. Now you sitting up here praying on your own people. We ain't trying to hear none of that foolishness. Woe is me for a million years. Woe is me. I'm not singing that tune. I'm telling you what is and what is not. That's what I'm doing. I ain't sitting up blaming no white man for what the situation is. I'm speaking the facts on what he did. I'm speaking the facts on it. You see the difference? The mentality is different. It moves different. It advances differently with different types of information. Well, if you're blaming the white man for everything, you ain't gonna bring up the fact that black people sold each other into slavery, now are you? You ain't gonna bring that part up because it's convenient to fit your narrative. And we don't want to be honest that a lot of these pro-black people are making speeches and messages to fit their narrative as if they're the complete victims and Native Americans are more victims as far as this country goes than they are. I'm talking about right here. I don't know about nowhere else. I'm talking about right here. Because when we leave here, you're no longer African American, now are you? Those are Africans. They're not African American. And I know the difference. Yeah, see, I'm educated. Educated with experiences. I've had friends that were not African Americans, but Africans. Ethiopian. Sweet as can be. Sweet as can be. Sweet like cantaloupe and mango. Ain't got no bitterness, ain't got nothing in them. And you know it and I know it. You know what I'm talking about. They sincere, love each other, sweet, smile. When they smile, the smile is real. When they laugh, the laugh is real. That's how we supposed to be. That's exactly that's our real nature. That's how we were supposed to be. Now we own one. Everybody own one. Yeah, like I don't know the difference. You can't play me, bro. You telling them white folk all kind of stuff, man. Talking about people racist. Nah. You want me to tell you something? Sometimes, you bring hate on yourself. Oh, you don't think it's possible to bring hate on yourself? Well, go do some stupid shit. Go do something stupid and see how much hate you bring on yourself. Go do something dumb and see how much hate you bring on yourself. And then what you gonna say? Oh, it's racism? How is it racism? You see what I'm saying? It's easy. It's convenient for you. It's convenient for you to sit up and talk about, oh, it's racism. How is it racism when you're doing stupid stuff? Huh? How is it racism? And make it make sense. But it's convenient for you to say that. Nah, I think you're doing dumb stuff. I think you're doing crazy stuff, and you don't want nobody to respond to it. You don't want nobody to respond to the stuff you're doing. And everybody ain't scared of you. I'm not scared of black people. I'm not scared to die, so how I'm scared of black people? Yeah, you used to people being scared of you. I ain't. I'm part South American, 4 different types of African. By the way, that's probably why I'm on one. I'm 4 different types of African. Yeah, unlike these people out here who don't trust DNA tests. That's like saying I don't trust what the doctor say. That part. My real DNA test showed me I'm 4 different types of African, 4 different types of European, South American, 2 different types of Asian. That's why I can speak on all of it. I can speak on Latinos and Hispanic because I'm South American. I had one dude say everybody's South American. How is that even possible? Dude tripping. All of us are not South American. You need to identify yourself. All of us are not Asian. I'm Asian. You're not. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. You need to go identify yourself and get with your tribe and educate your tribe and instruct your tribe and get with your energy. That's what you need to do. See, I did it all for the right reasons. I got the DNA test so I can identify myself. So I can identify my energy. It ain't nothing wrong with that. First thing people want to say, oh, you don't want to be black. Am I right or wrong? Oh, you must don't want to be black. No, I realized that I wasn't always black without anybody telling me. I knew my energy was not as most African Americans. So I needed to know who I was. Found out I'm South Italian, Greek as well. I'm part South Italian. I'm part Greek. And see, unlike a cake, y'all act like it's a cake. Well, you only got 5%. I'm not a cake. If you have any blood from different places, it's going to affect your energy. That's a 7, Al. That's why half of y'all don't know why you act the way you do, why you're different from other people. Because you got a lot of different ethnicities. You've been trying to fit in and you just don't. Because you got different ethnicities. You need to go find out who you are. And stop trying to make people fit into an energy that you are not. In other words, trying to hold you to act like a black person. And you're not, and you can't. Okay, this is a perfect example. Can a white man act like an Asian man? Naturally speaking, can a white man act like an Asian man? I'm just saying. He can't, can he? Asian people act like Asian people, don't they? Their energy, right? White people act like white people, right? So you can't. So whatever you are is what you're gonna act like, and if you don't know what you are, then you're gonna try to fit in with something that you are not. You can't be. See, I accept who I am. Do you accept who you are? Do you accept that I accept who I am? Regardless, I accept who I am. You want me to be all one race. You want me to be all black, and I'm not. You want me to feel that I'm all black, and I'm not. And see how you're throwing me off? Well, you're not, but you see the potential. That's what I'm saying. And then you want to say, oh, that person doesn't seem like he wants to be black. Well, I seem like I want to be totally who I am. That's what I seem like. I seem like I want to be exactly who I am. Not hiding certain parts. Not denying certain energy. I want all that energy. Hey, my forefathers paid the price. The women in my family went through what they went through. Hey, I should take full advantage of the energy that came with it. If my great grandmothers were raped. Hey, I might as well take advantage of the energy. Now, I know that might sound a little funny to you, but you get the point. Make it, hey, work it. I'm working all that energy. White man energy, black man energy, Native American. South American indigenous. I'm pretty sure it's South American indigenous. The Incans, among the Incans. That's considered indigenous, I'm pretty sure. But I now realize myself. Asian, part Asian, I can see that part of me. And look. Be who you are. That's what I'm saying. And I'm going to be who I am. Okay? But that needs to be established before the world goes any further. People hooping and hollering, well, we've been wronged, we've been this and that and this and that. Come on. The Native American tribe has went through way more. The Native American tribe done went through way more, man. Way more. And you can say, well, we going through stuff living, but you being among the white people, but you trying to be among him. You trying to be with him. What you should have done, which I made videos on, is you should have fought for reservation land as African Americans. You should have fought for reservation land and improvised with that land and went from there. That's a 7. You heard anybody ever say it like that? You should have got the equivalent of Native American reservation land for yourself, separated from him, and did your own thing. But instead of that, you wanted to vote where he went. You wanted to be where he was. You wanted to impart. You wanted to crash the party, so to speak, of the racist white people. That's how you think. You want to crash parties. You want to come and make yourself known. The Native American didn't use that strategy. You don't got to know me. I'm going to do me over here, and you're going to hang yourself over there. As far as white people go, you're going to hang yourself over there. And that's what he's done. Look at him now. You don't even got a competent president anymore. And the Native American man just sitting back where he's always been. Just doing him. Just doing him, right? And what y'all been doing? Messing over each other. Yeah, I know you desensitized to it. You don't even got no heart no more. But you worried about the love I got or the lack of it. But you yourselves as a community don't even show no empathy or apathy in any form or fashion. I don't see it. Where's the love at? Really? So how you expect me to show love when you ain't got none? All that conspiracy eavesdropping is hate. That's hate. I don't care what you say. That's hate to me. It ain't love. Man, stop playing with me, man. Ain't no love in that. Ain't no love in that. You want me to do you like that? Yeah, you thought you was hurting me. You only made me better. You only made me better. That's all you did. Everything you doing is making me better. Look at it for what it is. I'm coming up. I'm coming up every day. How you hurting me? You ain't hurting me. African Americans reject me. I go get with the Native Americans. They're tribal. They're warriors. They're spiritual. Everything. I don't gotta have you. I go with them. How about that part? I go with the Native Americans. They're everything that you are. Spiritual, tribal, and warriors. Yeah, they're warriors. It's incorporated in most of the stuff they do. Spirituality and warfare. That's all I need. Spirituality and war. What else I need? What else I need to survive? My spirituality and my warfare. That's all I need, big baby. All I'm saying is the Native American man is the most blameless, flawless ethnicity here in America. Hands down. He ain't done nothing to nobody. He ain't killing his own people. He ain't oppressing nobody. He ain't enslaved nobody. Did the Native Americans man enslave anybody like these white people did? Did he enslave people and a Pacific ethnicity like white Europeans did? See, the unfortunate part of history, that's why we got to be careful with what we do, is you know, you can forgive it, but it's still history. It still has to be brought up, unfortunately. And it's convenient for white people to say, well, you need to forgive, but you never made it right. That's real. You never made it right. So it's easy not to forgive when you've never made it right. Oh, it's one thing to make it totally right then, so it don't make sense to keep bringing it up. Oh, I can show you examples where you have not made it right. I can show you examples where it's never been made right. So it's easy to not forgive. Well, if you ain't made nothing right, why should I forgive? But guess what? I do it. I cleanse my heart of foolishness because I want to be close to God. That's what it is. But don't think for 1 second I'm not holding you accountable. I'm holding you all accountable for what you did to me. Oh yeah. That includes white, black, everything else in between. You shouldn't have got involved. I told you not to get involved, but you did. So now you're going to get what you deserve. That's how that goes. That's how that goes, amigo. That's how that goes, amigo. You get exactly what you deserve. You shouldn't have jumped in this situation, big baby. Yeah, you didn't know what you was playing with. You listen to kids, retarded people, losers, cripples. You listen to them, and look where they got you. Now you're in regret. Well, regret is a part of life now, isn't it? It's a part of life, and you can't fix it. Yeah, you need to hear that. You can't fix all your regrets. You just got to accept them. You have to accept your regrets. You can't make it right sometimes. Sometimes you can't make it right. And you thought you was helping me. I'm helping you. When you got 44 states with child marriage and your whole country don't know, how you helping me? You flattering yourself. How are you helping me? You tripping. You helping me. Okay. When I done been all around the country in danger, all around California with danger, all around Florida with them crazy racist people down there in danger, how are you helping me? Now I get here in New York, all of a sudden you think you helping me. You tripping, bro. You ain't helping me. If you would move, God would take care of that and it'll be over with. That's all I'm saying. Just move. Let God take care of that. Because with you standing there, it makes it seem, they perceive it, they make it more of a game because you now in the way. Does that make sense? If you would have just moved, we would have handled that and they would have went away. Now you made it more of a sophisticated situation. You made it more dramatic. Let's put it like that. What you thinking you protected me. You made it more dramatic. That's all you did. You made it more dramatic and you made them pay more attention. That's all you did. I know you thought you was protecting me, but look at the history. Look at the history. You have not been here for me in California. You have not been there for me in Florida. And I could have died. So I didn't die. So why I need you now? If God protected me, in other words, then why do I need you now? I'm more powerful now, and I'm more spiritually powerful now. Why do I need you now? Because it's convenient for you. That's why. Yeah, you getting something out of it. I guarantee you are. I guarantee you are getting something out of it. Okay? I don't need you. I don't need you here. You can just go on about your way like you don't know me. Like I'm a complete stranger. That's how I like it. Do that. I don't need you to sing my praises. I don't need you to do nothing. All I need you to do is act like I'm a stranger and go about your business. And I'm going to go about my business. That's all you got to do. Because we got this handled. And we don't need nobody trying to take credit, showing up. That's just like ignorant people at the job. You work for 8 hours on the clock, on the shift, right? Somebody hiding around ain't working. Then they want to show up 8 hours later talking about what we got to do. It's done. I done it. What you mean what we got to do? It's done. So why are you trying to affiliate yourself with me? I got it done. I got it done. So why are you trying to affiliate yourself with me now that it's done? Nah, that's ignorance. That's just like ignorant people at the job. That's just like ignorant people at the job. Trying to affiliate yourself with me and the work done. Nah, you can get, I ain't affiliated with nobody. And you ain't affiliated with me. You understand? You comprende? Comprende? You feel me? Yeah, you ain't affiliated with me. The work done. We finished it. Now you want to show up and be affiliated. That's a 7. Yeah, that's just like some ignorant folks. The work done, now you showing up trying to affiliate yourself with what we did. You ain't did nothing. What have you done? Oh, you rolled around. Oh, you walked around. That ain't good enough. I'm telling you just like you need to hear it. It's not good enough. I need my money. Yeah, I'm incorporating this into every message. The foolishness of the enemies, the foolishness of people thinking they playing like they doing something for me. Nah, you ain't doing nothing for me, bro. It's all in your head. God is on my side. Let him jump and see what God do. We already got this